Ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, we are back for some more One Piece. Last time, we watched episodes 420, 421, and 422. Today, we're getting back into it with 423, 424, and 425. I believe 426, 429 are filler, so we're going to get back to those at a later time. But for now, we're getting back into Impel Down here because last time we left on quite the cliffhanger, I guess you could call it. But yeah, school, work, life had to get intervene into this whole fantastical adventure that Oda crafted. However, let's do a quick recap here. Episode 420, we got to learn the whereabouts of our fellow Robin and Usopp Straw Hat crewmates. Robin over here in the East Blue, over on Tequila Wolf, probably the most messed up country we've seen so far. Robin is leading quite the dark realization of where she ended up after Kuma Airlines decided to drop her off in a very drastic and I don't know how you should say, we're just an effed up country. All right, we're gonna keep it clean. We're keeping the profanity down low because YouTube don't like that. But yeah, next to Sanji, she probably got the worst of it by Kuma. But she's handling herself. Robin has been through hell and back, it seems, and I'm gonna turn that off. I have to silence that. But she's seen probably the worst of things within this world out of all the crewmates here. Next to Brooke probably, but she's lived quite the drastic life. So I think out of all the crewmates, she can handle this the best as far as this whole slavery-ridden country, just being forced to build this bridge for hundreds of years. It's horrible. We got to meet cute little Soren and how I guess she was just taken aback by how Robin has just been sailing and living this grand life. She was like, what is the outside world like? She's never known anything but this country on a bridge, or country, I guess you could call it. But yeah, that's where Robin is. We also got a very, very, very awesome pic of her after she beat up all those dudes. She was just sitting on the pile of bodies, just waiting to get arrested. She's like, all right, take me in. I don't care. Like, come on now. But then after we Robin's little thing, we got a little bit of Usopp, just a little bit, just about 5 minutes or so. Over here on the Highwayman's Forest, over on Boyne Island, we got Usopp and our glorious, I don't even know what to call him. I don't know. He said his name 10 times. Heracleson. And I don't really know what to make of it. He's on like some man-eating plant island. It was probably has the wildest adventures as his lies pertain to. So it's only fitting that he gets to go to such a crazy island, it seems. He really has some stories to tell, doesn't he? The plant man-eating island, Boyne Island, and he gets to talk about all his wondrous adventures. Hopefully he gets to meet up with Kaya once again and tell her about all this craziness that he's been seeing, because now he doesn't have to lie about it anymore. He can just tell her some real stories. It's gonna be awesome to see. 421, we got to meet back up with my love, my truest boy out here, Zoro, over on Kuragana Island. It seems as though he has ended up on an island alongside Perona, who had been blasted back in Thriller Bark by Kuma. She took a little flight on Kuma Airlines as well, and alongside Zoro, they have ended up on this island together. Perona wanting, I don't know, some type of friendship or someone to hang out with. She's been alone out here. She is taken to Zoro and keeping him prisoner basically inside. She put him in a Bearsy costume, for Jesus Christ. Like, come on now, don't torture my man like this. He's been through enough. He just needs to let him sleep for like 10 months. That's it. He just needs to go into hibernation. Just let him rest out. He hasn't been able to heal at all, bro. Let him heal. And I think out of all the crewmates that got blasted, Brooke probably got the best of it, to be honest. He got sent to Nakamura Island, has basically been rewarded to him a cult. He is being regarded as King Satan himself, and he you know, he probably gets to live his dreams now because he just gets to ask for all the panties in the world. And I mean, they're his followers, right? They're following him, so they might as well, right? Even the dudes, look, if you're gonna ask for panties, you better take all the ones you can get. Like, he's like, not the guys too, like, just the girls. All right, that's all I want to see. But episode 422, we finally made it into the underwater prison known as Impel Down, and we got a new names over here that we get to make fun of. No, I'm not gonna make fun of the names. Don't worry. So we got Assistant Warden Hannibal. I guess a nod to Hannibal Lecter. He's going to be on some creepy shit. I already know that. We got Warden Magellan. Warden is the person that leads the prison. So I don't think we saw him yet. We only saw the assistant warden as well as the jailer, Domino. We learned that Buggy is also an Impel Down for some reason. Buggy is in here. He escaped his cell somehow. And Crocodile is also an Impel Down, who I really want to see. He was a very, very messed up individual, but you know what? Throwback characters, even if they're villains, I'd love to see. Maybe we get CNL down here too, right? Like, they're holding the worst of the worst. I mean, they're holding Jinbei and Ace down. I mean, I'm pretty sure they could hold down and Crocodile. Like, these guys are warlords. These guys are second division commander, Whitebeard pirates. These are strong guys. They're just holding in their prison. Like, maybe they might have other stronger people. We'll see. I can't wait to get a look closer into Impel Down. We got to see just a tidbit of their torturous, extremely scary, messed up things that they're doing down here up in Impel Down. But we have to see more of this. It's an underwater prison, so there's really no escaping through a wall. You can't just bust through a wall and get out, man. You're going to end up right in the water. So, let us get into this episode 423. I'm trying something new here. I'm going to be watching this. There goes my camera. Anyways, I'm going to be trying something new here. I'm going to be watching this with my headphones off like this around my neck because I don't want my beautiful fro to get messed up. No, I'm kidding. Because I want to see if the mic can pick up the headset volume and people could hear along with me over on YouTube because I don't have the full thing on YouTube, obviously. It's sort of blurred out. I want to see if I could do that. If YouTube catches me, then we're going to go right back to what we were doing before. But let's see. Let's test out the YouTube copyright system. Let's see if they catch me with this one. But yeah, let's get into it. Episode 423. I'm playing on the dangerous side here, man. Playing on the dangerous side. I have it a little low. I mean, I can hear it, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. I thought I was about to say Roger or something. Golden Lion Shiki. Is that a name that's going to be important? I hope so. That's a tight name. It would have made sense if you said Go Roger. I would have been like, okay. It might be pretty tough to break out of if he was the only one. But if he was the only one and then Luffy breaks out, it maybe make clear sense that Luffy is sort of following into those, I guess, hypothetical footsteps of Roger because of all the comparisons and all that. This was an absolutely horrible episode, to say the very least. I hated it with all my guts, and now I won't be watching One Piece anymore. Let me stop. So, Warden Magellan's Doku Doku. I don't even want to write it down, man. Do I want to write it down? Do I want to write down poison in this notebook? That's poisonous. It's toxic, man. It's absolutely toxic. I don't want to write that down. I'll write it down. So we've been introduced to Warden Magellan and his IBS, his irritable bowel syndrome. We have also been introduced to the glorious, I should say, maybe glorious Mr. 3. And I'm guessing he's going to be added to our little friend versus foe pact that we have here. Turning all of our foes into allies seems to be the theme going on here. So they did name drop Crocodile. Maybe he'll hop on too. We'll have to see how that works out. I don't know. Will Crocodile hop on our side? Maybe to get out. Maybe he's like the temporary alliance. Let's go at it. Luffy teaming up with Baroque Works. That is a storyline I am down for, man. But other than that, I mean, Mr. 3 is the only Baroque Works member we've seen so far. I don't well, I recall most of them. It's gonna be tight to see some more if they're in here. I'm really looking forward to Crocodile, bro. That Crocodile's gonna be tight to see. I don't want to see this man. I wish Hancock beat him up even more. This whole extreme pointing or whatever, like that's what he gets, bro. Stay on the floor. This exact same pose with this giant chicken. Well, that wraps it up for this one, man. Horrible episode to wrap it up on, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. As this show loves to do, torturing me with these various abilities. They know how much I hate poison, man. They just slapped it in here. It's full talking about poison soup with this poison breath and this poison fruit. Too much poison. But yeah, that wraps it up for this episode, or this video of One Piece. Episodes 423, 424, and 425. Hopefully you all enjoyed it just as much as I did, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.